Hi guys, and welcome back to another Nathan's Beer Review. The beer I'm going to be reviewing for you today is Kromacher Pils. 4.8% alcohol by volume. Coming in, I think, at about 1.6, 1.7 Australian standard drinks. I picked this up at Aldi as part of a 5 beer, 10 variety pack. 10 bottles, 5 beers to each. And this was actually the only beer in the pack that I didn't recognise. There was Corona from Mexico, Budweiser from the United States, Peroni Red, so Peroni Original, Stella Artois from Belgium, and this from Germany. So I don't know a lot about the beer. Comes in this brown 330ml stubby, or 11.2 US fluid ounces, and 4.8% alcohol, product of Germany. On the back, it doesn't really give much more information. It gives the ingredients: water, barley malt, hops, hop extract. Just that: water, barley malts, hops, and hop extract. And it just gives the ingredients in about 4 or 5 different languages. But it does say here, imported into New Zealand by General Distributors Limited. So I'm assuming that 1.2 standard drinks on the side here is the New Zealand standard drinks. New Zealand takes their alcohol a little bit more seriously than Australia, so 1.2 standard drinks is going to be a lot stronger than an Australian 1.2 standard drinks. But I've never had it before. Like I said, it's the only beer in the pack I didn't recognise, so I thought I'd crack it open first and give it a review. The best before is the 3rd of the 7th, 2019, with the production date being on the 3rd of the 7th, 2018. So it's still fairly fresh. There's really nothing else on the label. There's a whole bunch of different languages. Russian, Greek, I'm picking up German, obviously. Anyway, let's give it a go. Never had it before, so let's crack it open. There is the cap for the cap heads. Pretty standard, gold rim with a white top, and Kromacher and black writing. Let's crack it open. No smoke on the opening. And pour it into German style Pilsner glass. Should be able to get the whole stubby in one go. There we go. Alright, looking very much like a European style lager. Very filtered, clear, dark golden, amber golden appearance with 2 to 3 fingers of very soapy looking, tightly packed up the top white head. As you can see on camera, the beer is very well carbonated, lots and lots of bubbles streaming up to the top. Looks, like I said, very much like a stereotypical European lager. Onto the smell. Grainy, bit grassy, malty sweetness. Yeah, grassy hops, bit floral, bit bouquet. Smells quite refreshing, and as German lagers generally do. So let's get on with the taste. Cheers, guys. Pretty standard European lager style taste. You've got the grassy, hoppy, grainy mouthfeel. A nice underbody of malty sweetness coming through. There's a slight metallic taste coming through, which is not all that pleasant. Thin body, really grassy, grainy notes. that metallic bitterness, which is coming from the hops, towards the back end of the back end of the sip, sorry. It's not bad. It's refreshing. It's cold. Sessionability, I would say, is pretty high. Yeah, it's not the greatest European lager I've had, but it's not by far not the worst. It's well carbonated. Like I said, very grassy, grainy front of the mouth. The middle of the mouthfeel is that malty sweetness, and then as it goes down your throat, you get that hop bitterness with that slight metallic ring to it, which is just putting me off a little bit. Not the worst beer in the world, not the best beer in the world. What would I rate it? I'm gonna give it a B minus. It's an okay beer. It's drinkable. Would I go out of my way to pick it up? If I was after a European lager and wanted something on the cheaper side, I'd probably pick up a 6-pack of it. If I was sitting down to watch a football game, or had some mates coming around and we were just looking for a few beers and nothing too serious, and it was cheap on special, yeah, I'd probably pick up a 6-pack or a case of it. It's nothing to write home about. It's nothing to cry out and joy with. It tastes sort of very much like your standard supermarket style German Pilsner. So it's an okay beer. B minus, I think, is a fair score for it. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on. Certainly not the maltiest German beer I've ever drunk. Certainly not the hoppiest German beer I've ever drunk. Very grassy, grainy, little bit of bitterness, but the bitterness is being undertoned by that metallic note, which is just slightly off-putting for me. So, yeah, not a bad Pilsner, but not anything to write home about. The finish is fairly dry. My lips are slightly dried out now after 3 or 4 sips of it. And yeah, there's really nothing more I can say about the beer except it's worth a B minus. It's a good beer. It's not terrible. It's not a great beer, but it's a very drinkable beer. So B minus for Kromacher Pils. Thanks for watching the review, guys. I'll see you in the next one, and drink responsibly, but have fun, because no good story ever started with a glass of orange juice. So cheers, guys. See you in the next review.